Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Life Immersion. In our last episode, we cooked a delicious dinner. And to be honest, I ate way too much. I was sitting on my couch in a food coma, feeling so guilty. So today, we are going to fix that. We are going to burn off those calories. Tonight, we are going for an evening run. We will put on our gear, track our workout, and hit the streets. Take a deep breath. Let's get moving. I walk into my bedroom to change my clothes. I take off my loungewear and put on my running gear. I wear a moisture-wicking t-shirt and a pair of lightweight running shorts. I can't run with my phone bouncing around in my pocket, so I grab my running belt. It is an elastic pouch that goes around my waist. I zip my phone and my house keys securely inside. Finally, I strap on my Apple Watch. I rely on my smartwatch to track my workout. I tie my running shoes tightly, double knotting the laces. I am ready. I take the elevator down and step out of my apartment building. The evening air is cool and refreshing. I raise my wrist, tap the workout app on my Apple Watch, and select Outdoor Run. 3, 2, 1, go. I start jogging slowly to warm up. My route takes me along the main street of my neighborhood. Since it is the evening, there are so many people out. I have to dodge pedestrians and bicycles. As I run along the sidewalk, I pass by several street food stalls. The vendors are cooking right there on the street. I can smell barbecue skewers, fried noodles, and spicy tofu. The smell is absolutely amazing. My mouth starts to water. It is such a huge temptation. But I shake my head. No, keep running. Remember the calories. I find a steady rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out. My feet hit the pavement. Halfway through my run, I raise my wrist to check my screen. I want to see my stats. Distance, 4 kilometers. Heart rate, 145 beats per minute. Pace, 7 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometer. Not bad. I am maintaining a good speed. I wipe the sweat from my forehead and keep pushing forward. The last kilometer is always the hardest. My legs feel heavy and my breathing is heavy, but I don't stop. Suddenly, my watch vibrates. Goal reached. I slowly drop my speed from a run to a jog and then to a walk. I press End Workout on my watch. Let's look at the final summary. I ran exactly 8 kilometers and it took me exactly 1 hour. I am sweating heavily and I am completely out of breath, but I feel fantastic. That feeling of guilt from dinner is completely gone. Before I go back inside, I find a quiet spot on the sidewalk to do my stretching routine. This is so important. I stretch my calves and my hamstrings. If I don't stretch now, my muscles will be incredibly tight and sore tomorrow morning. I take one last deep breath of the night air. It was a great run. Now it's time to go home and take a shower. All right, we survived the run. I am out of breath just talking about it. If you are still watching the video right now, you are amazing. Give yourself a big thumbs up. Now, let's keep that momentum going and look at some of the excellent expressions we used in today's story. First, I put my phone and keys into a running belt. When we go running, we usually don't want to carry a bag. A running belt is a small, flexible pouch that you wear around your waist. You can also call it a waist pack. For example, I bought a new running belt so my phone doesn't bounce in my pocket. Next, I used my Apple Watch to track my workout. To track something means to record its progress or monitor it over time. We track our workouts, we track our packages, we even track our expenses. For example, I use an app on my phone to track how many hours I sleep every night. While running, we passed by some street food stalls. A stall is a small temporary stand or table used for selling things on the street. Night markets and street food stalls are a huge part of Asian culture. For example, we bought some amazing barbecue from a street food stall. Then I checked my watch for my pace. In running, we don't usually say speed, we say pace. Pace tells you how many minutes it takes to run 1 kilometer or 1 mile. For example, my goal is to run at a pace of 6 minutes per kilometer. Finally, after the run, I did some stretching. To stretch means to pull your muscles to make them longer and more flexible. It is what you do before or after a workout so your body doesn't hurt later. For example, if you don't stretch after running, your legs will be very sore tomorrow. And that is the complete English description of an evening run. Tomorrow, when you go to the gym or go for a run outside, try to recall the words we used today. Tell yourself, I am putting on my running belt. I am tracking my pace. I need to stretch. It's a small habit, but it builds huge confidence over time. In the next episode, we are going to talk about something we all do for hours every single day, using our smartphones. We are going to learn the English words for all those things we see on our screens, like scrolling through the homepage, editing your profile, downloading apps, and checking notifications. I don't know how many of you made it to the end of this video, but if you are still here, please type a 1 in the comments or the bullet screen. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Remember, guys, you will be fluent in English. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Running shoes are on my feet, heading out to Main Street. Apple Watch is on my wrist, outdoor run is what I picked. Dodge the bikes and pass the crowds, all the street food smells out loud. Barbecue is in the air, a temptation everywhere. But I shake my head and run, this workout has just begun. Find my steady rhythm now, breathe in deep and breathe out slow. My feet are hitting the pavement fast, making this good feeling last. Yeah, I'm making this good